Okay, so today is going to be Beast Mastery Hunter. It's a pretty nice class to play. They did nerf it a little bit. But I can tell you, I've been playing BMs for a couple months now, and I think it's one of my favorite classes. I'm still leveling up other classes as well. But if anyone needs a guide on how to find these pets, just leave it down below, and I will try my best to help. I mean, I do own like pretty much all of them, so. But like, this is just like a guide, just like a basic guide. You know, Petopia is probably the way to go. But these are like pets that I strongly suggest that any BM hunter should have. Okay, so the first one is like boss in a raid. What better way to have a pet than have it as a boss or a raid pet? So we have Fenrir. It's just the only the only real like difficult thing is you have to solo mythic dungeon by yourself. You can't have a friend, anyone. So, and I believe it's 110. So if you hit 120, it should be a piece of cake. Just make sure it's on mythic. Then you kill two bosses. You kill the first boss that spawns straight ahead from you. Then you go to the right, and then you kill Fenrir. And then he will, once you kill him, he will go back in his den. Then you just walk up to him, make sure you dismiss the pet, and then he'll be yours. I mean, he's a pretty insane looking. I think he looks really cool. I think he's probably one of the two best wolves that you can get. I mean, look at that little glare, along with like the arrows he has in him. So not too bad. And these are both frosty pets. The the 5 slides I'm going to show you are all frosty or tenacity pets. So these two have they have leech, 10% leech. I had a brain fart. And primal rage, pretty decent, especially for like raiding or doing dungeons. Because you can pretty much just like because you know not all the times you're gonna have mages or shamans to like bloodlust for you. So and then Talk is the other one he's found in a raid in Pandaria. Pretty okay. I mean, you could just solo the raid or have a friend, but I can tell you, Spoils of War is pretty cancerous to deal with. You have to clear like I believe 4 rooms in the time limit. So make sure you use your Beastol Cleave and Barb Shots to one-shot the minions. So you have to clear it. And that's like the room right before you get to Talk. Then you just walk up to Talk and just train him. But I can tell you, I use Talk all the time. I really don't use Fenrir. I believe he used to be like, I think it was like a gnome or goblins could only train Talk because I think he was classified as like a mechanical pet, I believe. So I don't know, kind of weird, but that was a long time ago. But anyone can tame him as long as you get to him. But I use Talk like all the time. I usually have like a Spirit Beast and then like Talk in my like pet call, like when I'm like out and about. Plus, it's pretty decent. He's classified as a Devil Source, so that means he has a Mortal Wound debuff too. So pretty insane, pretty decent, especially for PVE, mainly PvP. Okay, Corehound. This is, I believe, another exotic pet. The wolf wasn't an exotic pet, but Devilsaur was. Corehounds, I believe, are exotic picks as well. The Kirkin, this is Corehound, like I said, it's Van Azure Mist Isle. It can be a little tricky to get to. I can make a guide on how to get. I'm leveling up Alliance Hunter right now, so yeah, he spawns on Alliance territory, so you need to be a little bit careful. But if anyone needs a guide from like Alliance to the place or Orgrimmar or Horde to this place, I can do that. But I think he's pretty cool looking. I mean, I think I named him Double Trouble. I think I did, or I got rid of it, but pretty neat looking. It's like 2 bears, so pretty nice. Okay, now to the exotic pets. So, I'm really not going to go into the nitty gritty here, but Mana Sabers are an exotic pet they classify as Tenacity Pet. They have pretty interesting abilities. They have Survival of the Fittest, which is a damage reduction buff to you and your pet for a little bit. And then they have Night Prowl, which puts them in invisibility, and then once they come out, they deal a little bit bonus damage, which is pretty decent. Then they have Spiritman, which heals a target, allied target for pretty decent amount of healing, so you can be second healer. Honestly, I usually have at least 1 or 2 exotic pets. I'm out and about too, so I usually have, like I said, Ferocity and exotic or Spirit Beasts. So, and there are a couple Spirit Beasts, that you can get like right off the bat. Like they'll be there when you spawn, but like for example, if you want to find like Gondria, Magria, or Anka, they have like sets. I mean, not necessarily set spawn timers, but the majority of the time they're probably not going to be there. So you can get like either 3 of these. These are going to be there. All you have to do is travel to Suramura and look up Petopia, which one you want. Like you want the light blue, you want Lylan Prowl, you just look it up on Petopia, and then it shows you location. Just use your Dalaran portal or whatever you are. Then you take the Flight Master to Suramar, and then just tame it. Easy peasy. Nightborne does use this. It's not exotic pet, but they use like a Ferocity tiger of this breed, so pretty interesting. I've been really trying to get Nightborne, but I'm a little confused on how the storyline works. Okay, so this is a wolf. It's like the Iron Horde wolf, which is pretty decent. I mean, it has like really cool looking, it has the iron fangs, and this is also frosty, like I said. So 10% leech, primal rage, all that stuff. It's found in the Tenan jungle, so pretty decent. I just like the look of it. This is, if I were to ever run a wolf, it would be either this Iron Horde wolf or Fenrir. Okay, so the last piece of the puzzle is Spirit Porcupines. I mean, they're Spirit Beasts. They do have a smidge of a spawn timer, but honestly, you could go get a snack or use the bathroom, and they will probably be there. The only stipulation it has is they have to be below 30% health in order to tame them. So it was a little tricky. I was hunting Hayusha, which is the green one in Jade Forest, and of course it was there when I encountered it. And what you have to do is take off all your armor because you'll one-shot it. I believe these are level 90s. So, like I said, take off all your armor and then you just like melee it 3 times. Then you just tame it. And that's pretty much it. These pets are found in Pandaria as well, so they're in different regions of Pandaria, but they will probably be there. You might have to look. It took me a couple minutes to find this one, but like I said, it's like this one spawns along a mountain, so pretty interesting. Honestly, for anyone that wants to really get a Spirit Beast, I strongly recommend that you just get a Mana Saber or Spirit Beast Porcupine. Doesn't matter, but I could tell you 99% of the time I use a Spirit Beast. I have 14 out of the 20, and I usually just alternate every day. Like one day I'll use Degu, and then I'll use Hayusha, and then I'll use Gumi, then I'll use Anka, Magria, Gondria, Gone. I just alternate every day. Like I'll have my Spirit Beast, I'll want like all of them, and then I'll just like swap them out. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If anyone needs a guide on how to find them, just leave it down below in the comments. I really do appreciate everyone watching. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Bye bye.